How's everyone doing? I'm back here again for a new update, and I'm not going to waste any time talking because I've got a lot of stuff to show off in this update. I've got some Blu-Rays, I've got some horror titles, I've got some rare horror VHS, as well as a t-shirt, some tank tops, a vinyl with some really cool autographs, as well as a couple of childhood movies and a childhood TV show that I grew up watching. So I've just got a really good variety of stuff to show off. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to show off is actually a cassette tape of one of my all-time favorite songs. And that song is You Could Be Mine by Guns N' Roses. I got this at an antique mall in my town. And yeah, guys, I absolutely love this song. This was one of the first songs I ever heard. It was the first song from Guns N' Roses that I ever heard. And I've been wanting to get it on vinyl for a long time. There's a really cool picture disc vinyl of the song that I really wanted. But I found this at an old, an antique mall in my town, and I decided to pick it up. As you guys can see, this is, it's advertising Terminator 2 Judgment Day, because You Can Be Mine was featured on the soundtrack to Terminator 2. So it's really cool to have, it's kind of a, not only is it something I can add to my Guns N' Roses collection, but it is also movie related. As you can see, there's that great shot of Arnie right there on the motorcycle with a shotgun. There's the side and the back, and Civil War is the B-side. So yeah, guys, Guns N' Roses, like I said, is my favorite band, and this is one of, if not my favorite songs of all time. And I'm just really happy to have this on cassette, and it's something cool that I can add to my Guns N' Roses collection, and my, it's also movie related as well. And I do hope to one day get the picture disc vinyl of this song. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and show off the two tank tops, and both of these are music related. And the first one is this really cool Metallica tank top. I got this off of eBay, I think, and I thought it was just a really awesome design right there. Metallica, one of my favorite metal bands of all time, and I've been wanting to get some new tank tops, and when I saw this one, I knew I had to get it. I absolutely just love this design. I think it's just really cool. So yeah, really happy to have that. And the next one is really cool because I actually have a hoodie that has the same design, except for the hoodie is actually black and the design is white. And for this tank top, the tank top is white and the design is black. But this is this really awesome Amity Affliction design. If you guys don't know, the Amity Affliction is a metalcore band, and I never really got into them. I am a big metalcore fan. I really love a lot of bands. Like the next band I'm going to show, or the next shirt and CD I'm going to show, is from one of my favorite metalcore bands that are out now. But I am a big Amity Affliction fan. I didn't start listening to them until more recently, like the past few years, and I've really gotten into their music. But yeah, I really love this design. You got the coffin right here with the skeleton and the woman, and it says "Never Alone, Never Apart." And then you got the cross and the moon, and it's just a really awesome design. And like I said, I do have a hoodie with the same design, except the design is white and the hoodie is black. And I just thought it was really cool that I found a tank top that had the exact same design on it. So that was really cool, and I do plan on rocking this soon in the summer when I eventually get out. I've actually been staying mostly inside. It's been really hot lately, so I haven't really been outside. Yeah, really happy to have a few cool new tank tops. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to show off is the new CD, and I also got a t-shirt from one of my new favorite bands, and that band is Beartooth. I talked about them a lot on my channel. This is their newest album, Below, that came out recently, and I'm really happy to get this. I've heard the singles from this album, and I absolutely love I love the new singles that they put out for this album, and I cannot wait to finally listen to this, because I've been a huge Beartooth fan ever since they started. Well, actually, the first time I started listening to them was when their second album, Aggressive, came out, and I saw them live at Carolina Rebellion, and it was one of the best shows I've ever been to. They were absolutely amazing live, and I'm just really glad that they're still putting out really amazing albums. I think this album went to number 2 on Billboard. So that was pretty good for a metalcore band and a metal band in general. So yeah, really awesome. And I also got a really awesome T-shirt with the album cover, and this is just an awesome design. I absolutely love this design. Right there it says Beartooth, and then you got the skull guy, and just the detail of this shirt is absolutely awesome. You got the skulls right there. It says below at the bottom. You got the tombstone. Just absolutely awesome. Give you guys a good close-up of this. So yeah, guys, if you guys really like, metalcore and just songs talking about things like, they sing a lot of stuff like about depression and about, believing in yourself and stuff like that, I definitely recommend checking out Beartooth. They're a really amazing band, and like I said, I'm just really happy that they just put out a new album and it's successful, and it's really cool just seeing how big that they have become, and they're just a really great band. Now, the next thing I'm going to show off is actually a vinyl, and the reason why I grabbed this vinyl is because it also came with a autographed insert, and this is of another band that I saw at Carolina Rebellion, and that is the band I Prevail, and this is their vinyl release of their new live album, Post Traumatic, and this is a double vinyl set. It's got a lot of really great songs. I really like Bow Down, Paranoid's really good, Breaking Down, Hurricane, lots of really great songs. And like I said, it did come with an autographed insert, which is really cool. And yeah, guys, I'm just really happy to have an autograph. I was actually going to meet them at Carolina Rebellion. I actually bought a vinyl of their debut EP there. And after I got that, I got it at the FYE tent that was there, and they gave me a little wristband, and they basically said, hey, they're having a signing, the band's having a signing later, so if you bring this over, you can get it signed. And I think me and my cousin, we went to go see another band or something, and so we ended up missing out on getting my an autograph or getting my vinyl signed. So I was a little disappointed, but of course, it's so it was really cool that I was able to get this. I just got this off of their website because I missed out on getting an autograph from them, on their, from their first, when I saw them at Carolina Rebellion. So, but yeah, guys, I'm just really happy to have a signed insert, and I do plan on getting this framed because I Prevail was a really great band, and I'm really happy to have a signed insert by them. And it's also cool to have their new live album on vinyl. Like I said, I also have their first EP on vinyl as well. Alright guys, now I'm going to move on to the movies, and the first movie I'm going to show off is a movie that I grew up watching. It's one of my favorite childhood movies, and I've had it on VHS for years, and I'm really happy to now have it on DVD, and that is the movie Little Giants. I'm sure people remember this. It's got Rick Moranis, Ed O'Neill in it, and it's also got Devon Sawa in it as well. And this was such a great movie. And when I first got this, I didn't realize that it actually has special features. It's got a commentary track by Shauna Walton, who plays Icebox, as well as the director and the screenwriter, and an introduction by her as well. So yeah, guys, really happy to have this. Like I said, this is a movie that I grew up watching. I've had it on VHS 4 years, and I'm really happy to now have it on DVD because this is a movie that I grew up watching, and I'm just really glad to have it now. I know it's not the best movie, and I know that they overdo it with the and I know I gotta point this out, the fat kid jokes in it. There is a kid that is obese in this movie, and all he does is fart throughout the whole movie, and they really overdo it in this one. Basically, that's sort of his character trait, is that he just farts, and he's the fat kid that eats a lot. And looking back on that stuff's just kind of, it's not really funny now. I mean, of course, when I was a kid, I thought it was kind of funny, but looking back, it's like, yeah, we get it. He's the big kid, he's the chubby kid or whatever. And looking back on that is a little cringy or whatever. But other than that, I still think that that's a really great movie. Now, the next two things I'm going to show off are both Goosebumps related. I've talked about Goosebumps in the past. I used to collect Goosebumps so much. I had all the episodes on VHS. I had some of the DVDs. I had the entire original book series, and I had most of the Series 2000 books and some of the Give Yourself Goosebumps. I mean, I was just obsessed with Goosebumps for a while when I was a kid. And as I got older, I ended up selling all my books because I never read them, and I sold the majority of everything else I have. Is I did have merch as well, and I ended up just getting rid of a lot of it. Well, I do have the majority of the VHSs left, and I do plan on getting the last two VHSs that I need. And I have been trying to get some of the DVDs. I never plan on getting all of them, but I wanted to get some of my favorite episodes. And this was one episode that I actually forgot was as good as it is, and that is the Ghost Next Door. And I actually forgot how good this was until I saw a YouTuber do a video of the worst to best Goosebumps episodes, and he talked about this one, and he talked about of how the ending is actually kind of pretty emotional. And I remembered watching the episode and remembering how good it was, and so I went on Amazon and I grabbed a copy of it on DVD because I do think this is one of the best Goosebumps episodes, so I am happy to have this. Now, I know I said that I wasn't planning on getting all the Goosebumps DVDs because, to be completely honest, I was just kind of waiting for them to release a complete series DVD set in the US because other countries have gotten complete series DVD sets, but for some reason, America just never got one. I was expecting them to do a DVD set when the first movie came out. I thought that would have been the best time because that would be when, people that used to watch Goosebumps as kids, they'd be like, oh, now they're doing a movie, and you figured that would spark, and they started, bringing back the merchandise. They did books, based on the movie, and then a new series of Goosebumps books came out after the movie, and you kind of figured that would have been the best time for them to release a DVD set of the entire series for the US. I was expecting someone like Shout Factory. I think it would have been great if they had released it. I think that would have been the best time. And then the second movie came out and still nothing. And I never understood why, because you can get the DVD set in other countries. Like, you can get like one in, I know there's a set in Germany, a set in Australia, and stuff like that. And, so I was kind of wondering why they never did that. So I did go online, and I was sort of looking up Goosebumps DVD sets, or Goosebumps DVDs, and I was kind of looking, I was like, you know what, I'm going to see if there's any complete series sets that are region free. Unfortunately, I didn't find any official DVD sets of Goosebumps that were region free that had the entire series, but I did find this. This is Goosebumps The Complete Series Blu-ray. Now, this is Region 1, but this is a bootleg. This is not an official release, but I saw someone selling this, and when I saw it, I decided to go for it. As you can see on the back, how cheesy it kind of looks. It has got just a couple of random images of the Haunted Mask and Slappy, and then the dog. You can really tell this is a bootleg set. Now, when I saw this, it said Goosebumps Complete Series Blu-ray, and then next to it, it said read description. And usually when it says read description, it usually means that there's something wrong with the set, or there's something that the seller wants you to know about it before you buy it. And so I read it, and it said two things. The first thing it said was, for some reason, you can't rewind or fast forward when you're watching a Goosebumps episode, when you're watching all of them. I'm not really sure why, but it just said that when you're watching, if you're watching all the episodes, you can't fast forward or rewind them. Not really sure. And also it said that at the beginning of some of the episodes, the word Goosebumps, during the opening title sequence, the word Goosebumps is written in German. And I did watch a couple of the episodes on the first disc, and yes, the word Goosebumps is in German, but other than that, everything else is in English. This is an English American Region 1 set. What I'm assuming the guy did is I assume he had the German set or whatever, and he just burnt them onto a Region 1 Blu-ray. That's really the only thing I can think of. But I have watched a little bit of the episodes, and I must say, they do look good. They're not Blu-ray quality, but they do look pretty good. And I would recommend, if anyone is looking for a complete series set that you can watch in Region 1, I would recommend this set. It is on eBay. If you guys want to check it out, just type in Goosebumps Complete Series Blu-ray, and you should be able to find it. I'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up of the actual artwork. Kind of a simple artwork, just this cool little, haunted house image right there with the trees and everything, and it says Goosebumps and Complete Series. This side just says Complete Series. And then, like I said, on the back, kind of a cheesy, like you can tell that the guy who the guy whoever made this just put it together, and you got some kind of, but I like that he tried to put some effort into it and give us some actual decent artwork. And this is just what the disc looks like. It just says Goosebumps Disc 1, and then Disc 2 and Disc 3. So it is the entire series. And like I said, other than that some of the main titles are in German, and other than you can't fast forward or rewind it. I haven't tried that, so I really don't know exactly what he meant by that. But other than that, I thought the quality of these looked pretty decent, and I thought that the sound was pretty good as well. So if you are looking for a decent, complete series bootleg set, I would definitely recommend picking this one up for Region 1. Because as of right now, we cannot get the complete series of Goosebumps on Region 1 DVD or Blu-ray. You can only get it in other countries. So I'm glad that for the time being, we do have the set, and I do recommend it. It's a pretty good, bootleg set. Alright guys, and now we're going to move on to the Blu-rays. And the first Blu-ray I'm going to get is a movie that I never got around to getting until now. I don't know why, but I finally got it, and that is the Babadook. I've heard some pretty great things about this movie. I've heard it's really creepy. I have heard that they advertised it kind of wrong. I've heard that it's not like an over-the-top horror movie like the way that they advertised it. And I think a lot of people were let down because they were expecting like a horror movie about this monster or whatever, or I'm not really sure. I just heard from some people that the way that it wasn't advertised right, but this is the nice cool pop-up slipcover that is getting kind of harder to find. I thought it was pretty cool that they made this, since the Babadook is based on like a book, and yeah, pretty nice. And I like the way that this slipcase feels. So yeah guys, this is just a movie that I've just heard a lot of great things about, and I'm looking forward to finally checking it out. Now the next one is a trilogy of movies that I grew up watching. I really love the first two movies, and I think that the third movie is fun. I don't think it's great, but I just think it's just kind of fun. And that is the Spy Kids movies. I remember when the first movie came out and just kind of how big it was and how popular it was. I don't remember if I saw it in theaters or if I saw it I think I saw it right after it came out. And both me and my cousin really enjoyed it. And I do think I saw the second one in theaters. I think I did. I might be wrong. I kind of forget all the movies that I saw in theaters when I was a kid, but I do remember the first two movies being pretty decent, good family films. The third one I liked, but they really outdid it with the 3D. Like, I know that 3D at that point was like really big and popular, and so they were just putting out just so many different 3D movies, and they really overdid it in some of the movies, and I think they overdid it with the 3D in the third movie. But I still thought that the concept of them going into a video game and stuff like that, I just thought it was just kind of fun. Amazon had this set for like $10, and I thought, why not? I figured I'd go back and revisit, because these are movies that I've only had on VHS, and so I figured, why not go back and revisit some pretty good, family movies from when I was a kid on Blu-ray. So yeah, really happy to have this. And now the next movie is another movie that I grew up watching. It's one of my favorite childhood movies. I've had it on DVD and VHS, and I finally got it on Blu-ray, and that is Matilda. I absolutely loved this movie growing up, and I'm just really happy to now have it finally on Blu-ray. I don't think I need to talk about it, because I think I think the majority of people watching this video have probably seen it, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's one of the best 90s family films. I absolutely love this movie. Alright guys, now we're going to get into the horror titles, and the first one is a Scream Factory title I've been wanting to get, and they had this for a really, really great price on Amazon, and that is Ginger Snaps. Never seen this movie before, but I've heard nothing but great things about it, and so I'm very, very happy to finally have it on Blu-ray, and I'm really looking forward to finally checking it out. Next one is one that I got at Walmart, and this is from the Vestron Video collector series releases. David Cronenberg's Shivers, another movie that I have not seen yet, but I'm really happy to finally have it. I'm not trying to get all these Vestron Video releases. I'm just trying to get the movies that I am interested in seeing. But yeah, this is one movie I've been wanting to see for a while, and they had it for a really good price at Walmart, so glad to have that. Now the next two Blu-rays are ones that I got at the Antique Mall, the same place that I got, I just said what it was, and now I forgot. I forgot. Whatever I said, the other thing that I got from the Antique Mall, and I actually just forgot. But I also found the Guns N' Roses cassette. I got these at the same place. These are two horror titles that I've been wanting for a long time. The first one is Trick. I've heard some really great things about this movie. As you guys know, I love any movie that takes place on Halloween or around Halloween, and I've heard that this is a great just Halloween horror movie, so very, very happy to finally have this, and it's got a good cast as well, and I got this for only $5, still brand new, factory sealed with the slipcover, so yeah, very happy to have that. And the next one is a movie that I've had on DVD, and I picked this up on Blu-ray. Hobo with a Shotgun, another movie that I do enjoy. Once again, $5, brand new, factory sealed. I remember watching this. I've only seen this movie once, and I do remember enjoying it, so happy to have this on Blu-ray. Alright, now I'm going to show off the two VHSs that I got, and the first VHS is one that I also got at the Antique Mall. And the person that was selling this, because the way that the Antique Mall is that there's different places, you know, it's set up in a row. There's like different booths where you can get stuff. And the guy that I got those Blu-rays from, he had a ton of horror movies. He had some horror VHS, and he had a lot of cassettes and stuff. And then he had this tape as well as a few other tapes in a glass case. And I had the woman up front get it out for me. And I know that this tape is relatively rare. It's not like incredibly rare or anything, but I knew I had to get it, and it was a little bit pricey. It was like $15, but I've seen it go for more. But that is the movie Night of the Demon, which is actually heard it's a Bigfoot movie. I absolutely love this cover. Let me give you guys a close-up. As you guys can see, he actually has two red eyes right there, which is really cool. And yeah, you can kind of tell that it is a sort of a Bigfoot or like an ape-type creature, and he's holding this really bloody head right here. But yeah, I've heard good things about this, and I just wanted to pick this up. So yeah, pretty happy to now have it in the collection. Just another cool rare horror VHS to add to the collection. And the next horror VHS is one that I've wanted for a long time, and someone was selling this on eBay for a really, really good price. This has been one of my top most wanted tapes, and that is the Eerie Midnight Horror Show on Continental Big Box. I absolutely love this cover. I love kind of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you know, lips right here, and then you got the hand with the you know, with the nail and the hammer, just hammering it in the hand and all that blood right there. Absolutely awesome. Basically, this is an Exorcist ripoff, from what I've heard. It's also known as the Sexorcist and a few other there's a few other titles, but this is the one that I have been wanting. The tape's in actually pretty decent shape. The front cover is a little faded. It does have a little rental sticker, but overall the actual you know, big box is in pretty good shape overall. And here's the back, and you can really see that they really tried to make it look like The Exorcist with some of these you know, some of the scenes on the back. But yeah, like I said, guys, it's just been one tape that I've been wanting for a very, very long time, and I'm really happy to finally have it. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to show off is an autograph, And this is an autograph from an actor who was in A Christmas Story. I've talked about this before. There's a new website called A Christmas Story Family, which was started by the actor who played the little bully Rover Dill in A Christmas Story. And basically, you can go on there and you can get autographs from the cast, you can get merchandise from the movie, and it's a really great website for anybody who is a fan of the movie. And this was one autograph that I really wanted, and I'm really happy to have it. And that is a Flick in the movie. And as you can see, this is the classic scene of when he sticks his tongue to the pole. And I had him personalize it to me, and it says, "Cody, this is nuts, stuck, stuck, stuck," which is basically what he says before he sticks his tongue to the pole and it gets stuck. And as you can see, there's his autograph right there, Flick. Really awesome. They all come with certificate of authenticities, and it's just really great that there's a website where you can go on to and you can get autographs from the cast of the movie, because A Christmas Story is such a classic movie. It is, in my opinion, the best classic Christmas movie, right up there with White Christmas and It's a Wonderful Life. And it's really cool that there's a website you can go to where you can get autographs or get other merchandise from the film. And the last thing I'm going to show off is a NECA figure that I've wanted for a while, and I found it on Amazon, and I think that this one is probably the most popular one of these figures, because a lot of the ones that I've seen online are going for kind of high prices, and I found this for a really good price. And that is the Ultimate Freddy from A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I absolutely love Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It's my favorite movie in the series after the first one. And I've been wanting to get the figure for it for a long time, and I'm really happy to have it. As you guys can see, it has the classic image of Freddy with the knives, and then you got the Dream Warriors right there. I absolutely love the poster for Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Then you have that right there at the bottom. And then the back. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you guys the actual figure. And there we go, guys. Really awesome. Give you guys a close-up. As you can see, he comes with an extra head and a claw, and then he has little mini Freddy right there. It's really, really cool. And yeah, guys, I absolutely love the detail of these these figures. NECA always does an amazing job. It also comes with an extra chest of all the souls that Freddy has kept, and then it has the house as well, the miniature house. Absolutely love this figure right here. I just think it looks so cool, and I'm just really happy to finally have it. I still haven't gotten the ultimate figure for the first movie, which is kind of funny, but eventually I do plan on getting it, and I do have one for 2 as well. But yeah, guys, that is it. I know this was kind of a long video, but I just had a lot of stuff to show off. And yeah, guys, this is one of the biggest updates that I've done this year, and it's probably going to be, hold on a sec, one of the last big updates that I do. I don't plan on doing another big update like this for quite a while. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a good week. This is actually my second week off from work, so I've really been enjoying not working and just enjoying my vacation. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone is having a good week. And as always, you guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I don't think I ever said that I actually do have an Instagram now. I'll leave a link to it down below. It is my personal Instagram page, so I'm not just going to be posting stuff movie related. I'm also going to be posting stuff sort of, stuff personal, stuff about me. It's kind of like my Twitter. Like, I don't post a lot of movie related stuff on my Twitter because it's my personal page. If you guys just want to follow my YouTube channel, where I just post stuff about my YouTube channel, I have a dedicated Facebook page for that. So if you guys just want to follow, just my YouTube channel, you can follow me on Facebook. And if you guys want to follow like a personal page by me where I just post, personal stuff about me, then you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All links to those will be down below. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.